Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Fable Anniversary. We are on part 3 at the moment, where we've finally finished our training in the guild. And we're moving on to our first proper quest, which is to clear the picnic area. Oh, here's something interesting we can do first.
I got you where you stand. Hey,
So this is our first good
do?
moral
Show you
choice.
your stench?
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just come and do this.
You might be young and strong now, but one day...
Ah, you're as bad as that stinking beggar. I'm out of here.
Ha ha ha! Funniest thing I've seen in years. You've earned my thanks, hero. I'm sure you'll make many friends in your travels. Perhaps we'll meet again, hero.
It's something so small. This guy never appears again, but it's, you know, an easy way to get your good up.
Follow me.
Yeah, what she said, wasps. It's a nice, easy quest to start you off, which is good. So, in this episode I'm going to be experimenting with my sound quality to see if I can make myself sound better, which is what you'll be hearing now if I get it right, and I think it sounds alright. Yeah, we're going to use our sword for these wasps.
Thanks for saving me.
You saved my life. Thank you so much.
And we're moving on to our very first boss battle, quote unquote.
Strike down the wasps.
I'd have no idea how they just died, but what we're going to do is we're going to charge our crossbow. Thank you, Guildmaster. We're going to charge our crossbow because the longer you hold it down, the more damage you will deal. Basically, I want to get her out of the way as quickly as possible because the other wasps aren't going to do much against me. And she's dead. GG to me. I'm just going to pick up all this loot that's around here once I'm able to start playing again. Very nice. We get our first trophy for this run, which is the Wasp Queen head. Mash and pick all these apples and stuff up. Not that I'm going to be eating them, but I'll show you why I'm collecting these for later. So basically what trophies are is, I'll go to my trophies tab. What they do is you use them to earn renown when you show them to spectators. So basically I equip it and then I press down. Everyone sees it and I earn renown. Very nice. It's a good way to earn some quick renown early on, but it's not mandatory. In fact, you don't need to do anything with the trophies other than collect them.
Maze is looking for you. He waits for you in the Bowerstone Tavern.
Now, down there is the first silver key you're meant to get, but I'm going to be leaving those for a, maybe like a separate part where I show you where you can get all 30 keys from. But yeah, we have to head into Bowerstone and speak to Maze within. And I can show you one of the few exploits with Fable's stalls, which I think is pretty useful if you're doing like a speedrun or whatever.
Oi! You're new here, aren't you? We have some rules round here that you need to know about. Bowerstone is a peaceful town. I'll have to confiscate your weapons for now. There are shops, inns, lots of different people, games, all kinds of things. Why not pay the tavern a visit first? It's the building in front of you, just up the road from here. Oh, and keep an eye open for Lady Grey. Treat her with respect. She is the mayor, after all. Have a look around and enjoy your stay in Bowerstone.
Thank you very much, sir. I will.
Over here. Been enjoying all the attention, have you? Yes, I heard about your encounter with the Wasp Queen. Most of Bowerstone is talking about it. But, you shouldn't let that kind of thing go to your head. Anyway, that's not why I called you here. You see, there are dark forces gathering that put your giant insect to shame. Tell me, how much do you remember of the night I took you to the guild? Of the raid on Oakvale? Not much, I wager. A most terrible night. I thought those bandits had killed your whole family, and that you were going to be next. But it seems there may have been another survivor. Your sister. I'm afraid it's only a rumor, and there's no way to be certain yet, but I thought you should know. And for pity's sake, boy, make sure you replace that basic equipment while you're here.
I most certainly will, and I will show you how you can do that really quickly.
Check the guild for more quests.
So it's the middle of the day, which means I could just go to any store, but this guy here I'm going to talk to. Right now, let's see what he has a lot of. He has a load of green apples, so I'm going to buy out all of his green apples and then immediately sell them back, because you see right now, since he's selling almost a maximum, he's selling them for 1 each when they're usually 4 gold each, which is a really cheap price for green apples. But when I sell them back, I'm making 2 gold per apple, so I've already essentially doubled my gold from when I arrived here. So I'm going to do this until I can get some decent equipment. So yeah, I might just cut it until I have enough gold. So bear with me and I will see you in a little bit. Alright, I think I'll leave it at that for now, but I'm going to buy out all of his health potions, his will potions, and leave that there for now. So with this, I think it was like 8,000 gold. Yeah, I'm going to take that over to the blacksmith and get me some better gear.
You've come to the right place.
Actually, I'm going to scroll down and see what the best melee weapon and ranged weapon he's selling, and see if I can't buy them both at the same time. Okay, he's selling an obsidian cleaver for a relatively cheap price. I'm going to pick that up. And an ebony longbow for an also cheap price. I'm going to pick both of those up. Very good. So now I'm going to head over to my equipment and equip those.
You sent the sword back to the underworld. You've come to the right place.
Then I can sell my old gear. There you go, I've still got gold to spend. So essentially we're done here in Bowerstone for now. There are a few side things, like this little girl here who wants you to do a side thing for her, so I'll talk to her.
Quick! Follow me!
I'm not actually going to follow her, I'm just going to go straight to where she wants me to go.
Oh, woe is me. My son is poorly. It's me boy. My poor little boy. We were on a picnic at Lookout Point when he found these strange mushrooms. The witch in Bowerstone Key says we shouldn't worry, but she needs more of the mushrooms before she can cure him. I would find them myself, but I need to look after Aldi. Please, could you help us?
I most certainly will, in time, at least. Okay, so those are locked for now. I might get back to those in the future. Yeah, they're only a side thing. Yeah, I'll go and talk to that witch in Bowerstone Key, actually, before we move on to our next quest.
No, don't tell me. You were sent here by an irritating young lady, the one with the comatose kid. Don't look so surprised. I am a witch, you know. I read tea leaves on Thursdays. Besides, you're not the first fool she sent my way. Find me 4 blue mushrooms, and I can brew up an antidote. but there's no hurry. The stuff won't kill him. The little tyke's probably having the time of his life.
Basically, treating the mushrooms like a poison, so you need more of it in order to create an antidote. So these 4 blue mushrooms are scattered around Albion in various locations. In fact, since we're heading back to Lookout Point, I'll talk to these traders that happen to know the location of one of these mushrooms. Now, I am fully aware that I can just teleport back to the Heroes Guild, but you know, I'm only diverting this once. Don't know why that defaults to its small one. I always prefer the larger minimap. These two, right here.
Hey! Oh, are you talking to me? You know, sound waves can make your head spin into the sun. I've seen it happen, man. If only I hadn't lost my mushroom of truth in the guild, I'd be able to show you. Well.
So he's basically dropped one of the mushrooms somewhere in the guild, and that's one that we might try and get right now. It's all a matter of just heading to the shop within.
Ah, now this one looks promising. Oh, hello. You must be the kid Maze is always talking about. Can't imagine what he sees in you. Still, I suppose Maze knows best. But where are my manners? I'm Briar Rose. No doubt you've heard of me. No time for autographs, I'm afraid. I have to get to Knothole Glade for an important mission. Speaking of which, if you came for a quest card, all the best ones have gone already. I'm sure the guild can find you something to do, though. I hear the kitchens need cleaning.
Ha ha ha, very funny, Briar Rose. But no, we have a semi-important quest. If we take a look at the map table. Yeah, so now we have our first choice between protecting and attacking Orchard Farm. But since we're doing a good run, I'm going to pick the protect mission. And because of that, the other one gets grayed out and we cannot accept it.
You've come to the right place.
Okay, so this shop isn't selling them here, but I don't understand what's going on with these shop NPCs. They seem to be quoting lines from later on in the game. I've forgotten what I'm doing. Okay, I was gonna go do the next quest. Okay, so first I'm gonna have a look in here and see if there's anything I can buy before moving on. I can increase my health, that's always good. I can start like investing in these. I can buy 2 of these actually, so I might get speed and accuracy. I might want to invest in a few spells as well for the future. This in particular is a broken spell if you can keep your will up, so expect me to burn through will potions. But now it's appeared on our B button there, which essentially puts a shield around me that makes me impervious to all damage for as long as I have will energy. I'll turn that off because I don't really need it right now. Then I'm going to, wield our bow so it's ready. And then head into Greatwood.
Hey.
A to you too, sir.
So you're going to be doing some work down at Orchard Farm, are you? I knew that was your true calling. I saw Lady Grey set the opposite quest in the guild yesterday. Maybe I should pick it up. I hope you've been practicing. You'll need all the experience you can get to beat me. See you later, farm boy.
I will see you later, Whisper. Later will come sooner than you think, though. This place is just full of wasps. Okay, I was expecting bandits, since that's a usual spawn here, but whatever.
Easy.
I think I should use my will energy so I have some experience for that. Oh, I hit him by accident.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Very nice. Now, unfortunately, the region marker over there will take us straight to Orchard Farm, but that way is blocked since we took the good quest, so we have to go the long way around. Now we see bandits here, so seeing as I'm using the bow right here, I can aim at him. Fingers crossed I actually hit this, because they do drop off at a certain range. Nope, right over his head. That's more like it, and now I've decapitated him due to a critical hit. I'm going to be using bow since skill experiences are pretty valuable in the long run. A worthless flourish to use against bees or wasps. Might just leave that other one that's there and just move on. And this way takes us to Orchard Farm.
Oh, thank Avo you're here. I thought no one would answer our guild request. I've arranged some more security to back you up, but there are so many bandits that they'll tear my farm apart. I wish we'd never found those damn stones. They brought us nothing but trouble. My wife Jenna won't let them anywhere near the house, so we've left them in some crates in the barn. They must be worth a fortune. They say Lady Grey wants them. I've already lost 3 farmhands in these raids. That must be them now. I better go inside and look after my wife. She's terrified.
Basically, we just have to protect these stones. I'm going to get my bow out since we have bandits on the way. Get a shot charged up. And he's dead. He's dead.
You shall not pass.
He's dead. Very nice. So that underneath my health bar there is my combat multiplier, and the higher I get that, the more XP I earn per hit, essentially. So I just earned 36 skill XP from that. Why did I just not lock onto him? Weird.
Lead the way.
It's all well and good to kick the corpse, but I need a shot charged up for when they come back.
Some more bandits are approaching.
Perfect.
You are clearly becoming adept with combat multipliers.
I think that's the last wave. Yep.
So, you've learned some new moves, have you? Well, you're not the only one. I hope you've learned how to flourish, because that's the only way you're going to get close to me. Go on, try to hit me with a flourish.
Will do, Whisper.
So you can do it.
And that's Whisper down for a second time.
Beat me again. I suppose this quest is yours then. But you can't stay lucky forever, farm boy. We're bound to meet again, and I'll be ready.
You did it! I can't tell you how grateful we are. Someone should be round to pick up the boxes soon, so we shouldn't have any more problems. Can't see why there's been so much fuss about those stones. Be glad to see the back of them myself. Must be worth plenty of money to someone, though. I'll make sure to tell everyone about you. We need heroes like you around.
I had no idea what his wife was just doing there while he was giving me the speech. That's complete and another trophy.
You have reached unsung status. Check the guild for more quests.
But yeah, I'm gonna teleport back to the guild now. We earned a really generous sum of experience from finishing this quest, so I'm going to buy some new skills while I'm here too. Which is very nice. Very tempting things here, but we need to get our health up, like, at the moment. Buy another level, and a level of physique, and a level of toughness too. Let's buy 2, because I like that. Buy a level accuracy and speed. Let's see what spells we can get. Multi-strike's a very nice one, if you combo it with other spells. Yeah, that's us spent for now. Our next quest is the Trader Escort. I'll pick that up now. But I'm going to also head to Bowerstone so I can pick up something else. Since we can. Unfortunately, we have to wait till morning, but that is as simple as. So what we need to do is we need to find an unowned, well, I'll say an unowned, an unoccupied bed like this. So what basically happens if you're inside a place like this, which is someone's home, and you sleep, you will be fined for trespassing, but you can avoid that by interacting with the bed, and as soon as you press whatever to get into it, you run outside. And you won't get fined for it, and it's daytime. Essentially a free sleep. I'll wait for him to set up his stall because he's not ready yet. Now up there, as you can see, is a silver key. So yeah, we're going to buy a fishing rod and a spade off of him, which we only need 1 of, and they're useful throughout the entire game. He's doing some really good deals on these, I can see. So I might just buy all of these and see how much profit I can make off of them. 13 per. That's really good. Buy his health potions and his will potions for later. Is he really selling an elixir of life? Oh no, I just sold them. Oh my god. That was really stupid of me. Okay, it's all well and good. It's nothing major. Yeah, so bit of a major brain fart just then. I'll have a look in the in this bar. Hello, Briar Rose is here. I'm going to speak to her.
I see they're letting the children out of the guild early these days. You're not going to start chanting my name with the rest of these simpletons, are you? Honestly, you complete a quest, start showing your trophy, and next thing you know, you can't get a moment's peace. I mean, just listen to them. At least you don't have to worry about high renown and being followed everywhere. Now, move aside, will you? I don't need you crowding me too.
Oof. Okay. So this guy here is a bodyguard. You hire him and you have to pay him by the hour, and he'll just essentially act as a defensive character. And the guy next to him is a games master. As he said, we can play card pairs. Essentially, this is a side thing for another side thing, which I can get into if I was to speak to the teacher of Bowerstone, but I'll give it a try actually, so I can show you what this game is. So you can wager gold, and if you win the mini-game, you double your money, which is, well, in some cases is pretty broken, because you can just cheat the game. I don't have the current setup in order to do that, but I will show you how to do it once I get to that point. So I'll play one game just to show you the gist of this. Essentially, card pairs. Turn the cards, find pairs. I've already forgotten where all the card locations were, and that was a lucky one. Scratched out. Let's talk about forgetting. Oh, it's this one. No, I'm screwing it up massively. And there we go. survived one and I got a gold piece back, but yeah. I'll come back to him later on. Let's see what else I can do quickly. So this place is a barber. That was a pub back there. There's a tailor and an armor shop there. The school is up here. I might go and speak to the teacher up here. The teacher, the student that's standing outside. Oh, Thunder's here. I'll speak to him actually.
Well, look who it is. Come to play with the other children, have you? Shame Whisper has such a soft spot for you. She should have taught you a lesson in Orchard Farm. But she'll learn. I only hope you both end up in the arena one day. Then we'll see who the greater hero is. But I've wasted enough time talking. The Guildmaster needs me back at the guild. He can't entrust important quests to novices like you.
See, Thunder, I have a trick up my sleeve, which is, I've played this game many times and I will kick your ass everywhere. So this is the teacher.
Oh, hello, forgive me. I'm Mr. Gout, the headmaster of the school here. Not that it's much of a school these days, the way Lady Grey keeps slashing our funding. Can you believe she sold half our library? As if mansions were more important than the education of our children. Anyway, if you could donate any suitable books you find on your travels, you'll be doing us a great favor.
I most certainly will when I find some, which I already have. So I'll get to that another time, actually. In fact, we're already dragging this well into 30 minutes, so I think I'm going to leave it here, guys. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. So from me, goodbye.